Kalak is still in front, but Robert Cooper has just made a march up the table, and there's still Ronnie O'Sullivan. Beginner he may be, but he is in no way showing himself up. The cash is certainly zigzagging across the bays here in the gritty back streets of East London, so don't fold on us now. Stick around for more big money raises after the break at thepartypoker.com Poker Den.
Okay.
All right, well, we've got the button on Robert Cooper, so the action is going to be on Tony G himself.
Over 5,100, I'm hoping, I hope. But
he's quite baby-faced, the Lithuanian. Now lives in Australia, and told me when he was growing up he couldn't get into casinos, and when he went to Vegas he had to fake his own ID, which I believe a lot of students do out there when they want to get a drink. He did it and won a fortune.
He's just telling them all now that he is the underdog here.
Still bite. Still nasty bite. 1,500.
If there's any bookmakers offering 10 to 1, I'll fill them up.
Yeah, it's got 45. Yeah.
Okay, Ronnie O'Sullivan's got a queen and a jack.
That's all right.
That's got to look nice to him.
Can't change my mind.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's that?
Okay, 400. Pass.
Robert Cooper very relaxed about life.
200. Cool. Chord. Check.
Torren likes it with the 10-2.
No one's had a
Give him 10 out of 10 for confidence.
What he doesn't know though is there's 2 other 10s out. He's more or less dead.
He's got a great smile.
Thank you.
Really smile. She
4
loves
of
it.
clubs, 4 of hearts, 6 of spades.
Really not important. She's corrupt.
Nobody's corrupt.
That's
In
what
the-
it's,
when you've got the queen here,
Check.
there's no corruption. Come on, it's corruption.
Have you
Ralph Bird's got 2 pairs.
It's
It's a lovely flop for the hand he had.
I'm not in.
you talking to me?
He's waiting for Torren to make his mind up. Nope, it's gone round. And
Jack
that is a
diamond.
great card for O'Sullivan.
Check.
O'Sullivan will make a bet here.
Yeah, Ralph opened the door for him after the flop. He should have bet then, you feel.
200.
400 minimum.
Or 400, sorry. Let's have a look and see what you got.
400. 400's cool.
Torren is acting like Lord Olivier, pretending he's got some monster there. Get them worried. No. Oh, what a tough decision that was.
400's cool.
Now, this is a rather more interesting one for Ralph Bird. Having come from Australia, he may not know that Ronnie is such an inexperienced player. And he may think he's in front. There you go.
Okay.
Well, if he'd done that after the flop, he would definitely have all the money in the middle of the table. But you've got to fancy that Ronnie might call this.
1,000.
Ronnie might call it, but Ronnie might think he's trap checked him with a 4.
Cool.
No,
Okay,
he's
cool.
made his mind up. He's playing them. And this is going to move Ronnie right up the leaderboard if he gets to the end of this and doesn't get frightened off.
Just check the pot now and make sure there's the 2 there.
Okay, that's really sent a message out, hasn't it, to Ralph Bird?
This
Don't
is-
try it. I've got something.
This is really strong play by Ronnie.
Yeah, we'll give you 2 grand now.
Nearly 3 grand in the pot now.
He's bet 400. Ralph's come over the top, and it just hasn't put Ronnie off the scent.
Yep. King of clubs.
That hasn't made any difference.
1,000 bet.
Ronnie's going to call this one as well. If he's called the last bet, he'll call this one.
Yeah, 1,000 probably isn't going to be enough. They tried it last time, Ralph. It didn't work.
Doing good. You got the queens. I don't know what the other fella is, but he looks impressive.
Ralph is smiling, but he is shaking a little bit as he
I don't know
counts
this
that cash
fella,
out.
but he looks like he was honest.
Now Ronnie knows all about pressure, of course he does.
1600.
Snooker world champion.
Ronnie will call this. He's as brave as a lion.
It was,
Come on, Ronnie,
more
let's call
careful
this
or
one.
Something will be impressive. Is that right?
1,000.
Pounds. The bank.
Oh, you sense
Okay,
that the
keep it
longer
so
he
down.
thinks,
Hoogland House.
he's reaching for the money.
It's too difficult for me.
And you could see Ralph Bird's face
But
now.
probably some really honest.
There it is. He is not a happy looking fella.
There was too much money in the pot for Ronnie to put this hand down.
So I'll count anything.
Got a 4. 10, 6.
6s and 4s. Jacks and 4s.
Jacks on 4s, that stands
Very
up.
good play.
Didn't
Ralph
think I
takes a
won
deep
that,
breath.
but I thought let's have a go.
You didn't think he would win, but it was so
No,
cheap. that
I had
you-
to, yeah.
I love cricket. There's nothing wrong. If I love cricket, I love cricket.
I would bet you any money he's never heard of Don
I
Bradman.
grew up with like David Boone and that.
Oh!
You know,
Yeah, all he's heard of is
Good luck.
Australian cricketers.
Well, no,
What a
of course.
surprise.
David Boone from Tasmania. You remember David Boone?
I forgot for one moment that the Lithuanian had emigrated to Australia, so
Yeah,
it's
Rodney Marsh.
only natural that
Rodney
he'd like
Marsh was
cricket.
very defensive.
He'll start talking about the Ashes series soon.
He's just described Rodney Marsh as
some great
defensive.
English
Though. I'm not sure whether that's true.
600
But anyway,
metres
back to
call.
the poker.
Ian Botham.
The
is that
action
like
is
good
on
call?
Ronnie.
One of the fastest centuries.
He's very much the Ian Botham of snooker. All action, all excitement, and ace-7 is going to see him spending
doing, mate?
some of his readies.
Hold the ship steady here for us.
Oh, cool.
That's a good decision.
Robert Cooper's going to raise here.
Cooper is holding an ace-king offsuit, the big slick. He's been
He's just debating whether it's a flat call or raise. He's going to raise here. Robert's going to raise.
Order to call.
he's been tight all night. This could be the moment to
Just
bring
a
out the
rough
big guns.
Got it. It's looking good.
Suited, connected, or what is it, like a pair?
Not that good.
Plus.
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying
know,
it's
like
gonna be
no
a big,
one's
big
had
pot.
aces. It's like
It's going to be a
amazing.
big pot.
Oh, even
Plus.
Butchers of Baghdad.
Well, more
300
caution
to call.
from Cooper.
Okay.
I don't know what he's worried about running into. Ace 10 in front of Tony G.
Do you know the Eddie Charlton joke?
No,
No, I have to tell you
he's
off
dead, you
camera.
know.
Is he?
He died, yeah, he died not long ago. Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie. I heard
Kalakis
that.
is pretending to be excited, counting his money up and down.
Steady Eddie.
Tony G is doing some fantastic act here. Is he going to fold them? Is he going to keep them? Ace 10's about the best cards he's seen all
You're
night.
right there.
He done a bit of boxing as well.
I want to wait for you to count your chippies.
He used to have a nice
For you to,
ball.
300 for you to call.
It's up to me.
Yeah, it's 300 for you to call.
Oh, right.
This is a fantastic act. It's like he's never played poker before. He has played in the best company you can meet on a poker table.
I think Tony's trying to win an Oscar this evening.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to call with my ace 10. Well, funnily enough, if
Yeah.
he knew it, he's not in
Looking.
front.
Over there, he's raising.
No, he said he's going right.
He's raising.
We know there are aces out there, and we know that Kalakis is holding one of the 10s. And I'm pretty sure he's going to
Check.
throw it away.
Over. That's me.
Robert Cooper may have played this well by not
The
raising.
bookie and
Oh,
SP
yes,
bookie.
Kalakis, of course, was in the big blind. Forgive me there.
The worst
So it
bookmaker
didn't
in the
actually cost him anything. If some aces come down, it will cost him.
The statute of
Well, there's
limitations.
only one ace to come.
How much is in the
I'm hoping it has expired, but I hope there's no evidence there.
7 of spades, 5 of hearts, and King of hearts.
7 for Ronnie, but a king
Check or bet?
for Robert Cooper.
Not two.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah. Pass it through.
Ronnie may bet here.
Yeah, and Robert
Just off
Cooper
the
is in
off
great trapping position.
How much is
He's
in
going to be
In there,
the last to
about
speak.
2,400.
I think he'll be hearing from Robert.
Yeah.
Look at Robert looking with that sort of staunch look. Oh, you know, I can't believe you've bet.
Yeah. Robert, top pair, top kicker.
600 to call.
This money's only going in one direction.
He's flat called it. He's banking on Ronnie betting here on the turn.
600.